What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. What's good? So, part 2 of what my side hustles were. So, I'm going to talk about one that I did for almost 2 years while I was job hunting. I did end up getting a job. Am I out of tissue? I can't blow my nose. Is this happening? Lord, it's happening. Is there a napkin? Okay, thank you, somebody. I ended up doing this for 2 years, though I did end up finding a job about 6 months into it. I lost my job, or I was laid off. I don't remember. Either way, I wasn't working. My child's father, he was working. He covered all the bills. But it didn't sit right in my spirit to have no income. I did go sign up for welfare, which helped out. But, you know, I was job hunting because you do have to go. Now, I haven't been on welfare in probably, my daughter is 18. I haven't been on welfare in over 17 years. I think I was on welfare that 1 year, and then I had got hired. But you had to go to something called Work First, and I believe you still do that. Well, I'm here in Michigan. I know you like, she just blew her nose. Yes, it's part of life, y'all. Good grief. You had to go to Work First, and I believe they still do it. And you gotta, you know, report your income. I mean, show that you're job hunting. You sit in classes, you do your resumes, and you had to, at least when I went, we had to come dressed up like we was ready to go to work. We couldn't just show up, you know, and you had to be woke and everything. And there would be job recruiters that would show up. And that's exactly how I ended up getting a job 6 months later. But let's get to the job. So I was a phone operator. Hi. Oh my God. I'm so wet. My budgeting bills have got me wet with this excitement. Oh God, you're opening up your wallet. Oh my God, your wallet is so big and chock full of money. Oh, are you gonna spank me with your wallet? You're gonna budget this pocketbook? Oh, my pocketbook wants you. Yes. Now, that's not really what I said, and y'all know that, but I'm trying to keep it clean for you too. So when this channel gets monetized eventually, I don't have to have a yellow icon. But yes, I actually was one for 2 years. And I found the job 6 months later that I worked, and I was doing this on my days off and on at night sometime. And I ended up doing this job for 2 years. My friend was like, Kiva, you should be a fund operator. And I'm like, girl, I'm gonna Google it. Let's just see what pop up. Even though we saw the commercials, remember back in the day, so if you my age of 46, you should remember the commercials that would come on for a split second with the white woman on the phone. You know, we're waiting, you know. And I always thought those were pre-recorded, or it didn't dawn on me that that's real women talking to real people and they paying money. I thought me and Carl paid 25 cents for a little recording, 5 minutes. They got their rocks off and hung up the phone. I didn't know it was like a girl on the other end really getting them there. So I Googled how to be a phone fund operator. Tons, hundreds popped up. So I click on one and I'm like, F it, I'm gonna apply. I applied around and got hired. So they had 2 weeks worth of training. I'm like, who trains for this? Training? I said, come over here and eat it. I'm sitting on your face. What the hell else is there to do? Put your imagination on it. Big girl coming, BBW. They like that. You know, that's a thing. There's fetishes out there for fat, whatever. I'm trying to keep it clean. She was like, no, you got to learn props. I didn't even think about props, like to make it sound wet and all kinds. I'm like, it's a job. She was like, well, we pay you, duh. So training was paid. I believe I made $12 an hour. It was a lot of money for back when I was doing it. I was like, wow, I'm making a lot of, and $12 isn't a lot, but for what I was doing and what I needed it was a pretty decent penny, and I worked 40 hours. And I was hitting them specialty boards too. So, the BBW was popping. BBW, they wanted a big fat woman. You know, it is what it is. They wanted a big fat woman to be bent over the tub while the plumber is dropping pipe. Like, okay, I got you. Okay, I got you. Some of my calls were horrendous, and also there were rules. You could not do any pedophile conversation at all, which duh. But there were men that would try you, and they had what they called, they had a little thin line of a chat called, the title of that chat was Barely Legal. So you were 18, no matter what, you're 18, because you have to be 18 to work there. And there are some chat companies that didn't follow the rules, but I will give this company their props. They did follow the rules. Not all of them do, but they did. And their thing was to low-key appease someone that wanted a 17-year-old. All of them asked you, when was your birthday, honey? Oh, about a week ago, I turned 18, yay! And it would be like, oh, okay. So, how old were you when you first had sex? Now you're getting, you see they're a pervert. And they told us, steer the conversation away. Like, oh, I don't remember, but what are you doing, daddy? She was like, or hang up, disconnect the call. She was like, I don't want my business messed up, so steer the call. No bestiality, rape scenarios, none of that. It was just, you getting this D, we dropping D off on this phone call. We gonna splash on your face. It was WAP before WAP was WAP, if y'all familiar with the WAP song. And I know some of y'all like, why is she asking us if we familiar? I have subscribers of the older era, and a lot of them don't listen to that particular genre of music. So, I don't be saying stuff to make you guys feel dumb. So if you are familiar with it, cool. If you're not, then WAP is a new song that's out. Hit it up on YouTube, and then you'll be like, oh, WAP was before WAP. So, couple of experiences. There was a man who wanted to talk about how upset he was that Demi Moore got breast implants. Listen, I don't remember Demi Moore getting breast implants, but if she did, okay. And he was upset. He had a whole conversation about that. Like, he was mad. We talked for 15 minutes. Maxed him out. I got all my money off of him. There was another man, a complete sicko. He was about 70, called, or 60. He was upset that his sister passed away because that was the love of his life. They had sex regularly, and he's never met a woman to outdo her. And he don't think he gonna live much longer, and he wanted to get that off his chest. Well, bitch, why you call and tell me? So I was like, condolences to your sister. Hopefully, I guess you can find someone that's not related. I know you say you're 70, but people find love every day in their golden years. And he basically was like, fuck you, bitch, and hung up. Okay, I did the best I could. I'm not going to talk to you about your sister that you owned. Okay? No, thank you. The fun of it was when you get hung up on after they get theirs. Oh my God, I'm going to bust all my money on your face. Oh my God. And then they do, they come and click, and you like in the throes of acting. Hello? Dead, they gone. Or white, when they get they little nut, they kid come in the room. Daddy, mama said, click. I'm like, y'all really calling us while y'all at home with your spouses? I thought this was something you did when she was at work, or at the market, or you didn't have your children. I don't know. Those were hilarious to me. Like, I know you're not gonna be rude and not tell me, because after I gave you everything. You got paid every 2 weeks, except the company I worked out of was in California for whatever reason. Okay, so Friday was our payday. They would put the check in the mail Friday. I don't know when Friday, because to me it wasn't in the morning. It was like Friday after 5. I didn't get that check till Tuesday. I don't know why that check took so long. But I would get it a Tuesday or Wednesday. So it was like 3 weeks. I got paid once a month, but it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It was that was the downfall that I hated. They did not have direct deposit all those years ago. Like I said, this was over 17, 18 years ago. My checks anywhere ranged from $400 to $600 a week. When I worked didn't work all my hours that I wanted to work, I would get always 2, nothing less than 2. Yeah, so that was one of my side hustles. So I've already let you guys know I am still an ordained minister. I still work that regularly. I was a fun operator. I don't do that anymore. And let me say this, I'm not ashamed that I did it. It's not a bad job. It's a legal job. And sex is what people talk about. Except I got paid to talk about it on the phone. Okay, it's not I'm not ashamed to talk about it. It's what it is. I didn't do anything inappropriate as far as going over the line with I would never do any pedophile conversation. Definitely no rape scenarios or bestiality. But just regular getting boned down, yeah, I got you. I got that. Okay, you paying me to do it, let's get it. So because I had some people say, oh my God, that's disgusting. The Bible, girl, take your Bible and let me tell you where you're gonna put it. Go toss it over in Sodom and Gomorrah. Don't come at me with the scriptures. I know my scriptures, okay? All right, thank you kindly. But also at the end of the day, phone fun operators aren't for everybody. That's not for everybody. But I think you should respect somebody that does it. You can just respect their hustle. It's your hustle. So I did that. I have another hustle that I don't do regularly, but I am active in it when needed. I'll talk about that in another video. But my new adventure that I mentioned, one of y'all or a couple of y'all, I saw y'all doing Uber Eats, or maybe it was DoorDash, but my bestie, she gave me her link to her Uber Eats, and I signed up, and I'm actually going to try to start it Friday or Saturday. I roll with her. She's been making, for when she worked like 10 hours, she's been getting $100, $130. I'm like, $130 is not bad for 10 hours to drop off somebody's fried pan chicken nuggets. And I get it, you got to work in the element. You got to go in and get the food. You got to try to drive in a timely manner, not speeding. I know it's little stuff, but still, I was like, I can work 10 hours and make an extra $400 a month. But I also rolled with her, and she did $260 or $275, I believe, in 2 days, and she didn't work 15 hours. She was like, you just gotta be willing to sit and drive. I'm like, I can do that. I like that my daughter can ride with me, my 10-year-old, if she needs to, if I don't have no one to watch her, because she can sit back there and play on her phone or whatever. So I like that you can pick your hours. I hadn't really looked into it, but like I said, some of y'all, I don't remember who I was watching. And also, I am behind on watching people's videos. Homeschooling is something different. If you a teacher, I promise, I've always respected school teachers, public school teachers or whatever, because at the end of the day, y'all wear so many hats. Y'all the doctor, y'all the counselor, y'all the principal when you ain't supposed to be the principal, and you the teacher, so trying to just get her to understand that 2 + 2 will be 4 and not 36. And I'm just joking, because somebody will read into that, your daughter's dumb. And even if she was, you won't see it to my face. But, just trying to sit down and teach them and get them on track. Because my kid, it's like, Mom, we at home. Homework. I'm on summer school break. And her man, she's still like, this ain't summer school break. No, you back at school, girl. It's been trying. So just know that I will catch up on videos. But if you drive for Uber, Lyft, or any of that, or you do any of that, do me a favor. Please drop your links to either new videos or older videos, or if you know any YouTubers that you recommend that do it and would be of some help for just tips and advice and encouragement, link their video as well. And if you're going to start it, like my other friend said she going to start it with me. So it's going to be 3 of us. And she said we're going to set goals to see, just a base minimum. Every time we get out there, we want to see if we can hit $50, which everyone say you can easily hit $50 once a day. But we just want to have like our Uber Eats accountability club. So that'll be kind of interesting to have your buddy out there driving with you. So I'm excited about that. I haven't really gotten to the downfalls of it, which that'll be in another video, because I've been doing a little bit of research. I've watched a couple of videos, and just my own thoughts on it, I have some. So thank you for watching. This video already got to 15 minutes. I was trying to keep it 10 to 12, but I appreciate you. If you're new to my channel, please feel free to hit the subscribe button and kick it with your girl. That could have been my parking spot. Look at Jesus. Can I get anybody behind me? Don't judge me, y'all. I kind of just want to be right there. I just feel like that's me. I really do. If you're an OG and you've been around for the long haul, thank you for coming back to my channel. I appreciate it. You guys, I'm at work. Y'all be safe and have a good rest of the day. Talk to y'all later. Bye.